Cooper Marcher here. This is your CCC update for January 8th, 2024. That's Cooper's Critter Crew. Nelson reported from the UK this week. He had a very challenging week. Luckily, Swen, Larry, and Lucan came to his assistance because he certainly needed help. Matilda wasn't pleased with him at all. It all started with the weather. They've had days and days of torrential rain, high winds due to storms battering their area. Nelson needed to go and get some parts for his drone, so he took the Carrotmobile. He never thought to check the weather forecasts, as it was a nice day, only a few clouds, and the sun was starting to shine. But flood warnings had been given for most areas, and he didn't know this. So he set off, driving down the lanes, wind blowing, sun shining, when he saw what he thought was a bit of surface water. He slowed down to drive straight through it, but it was deep and muddy, and the water level came up almost past the door, and the wheels got stuck in the mud. Nelson was stranded in the middle of this huge area of high water. He got out of the car, and he had to swim to the far edge where he could stand up. Luckily, his mobile phone wasn't damaged. He rang Swen, Larry, and Lucan, and they came to help with a friend from a local garage to tow the Carrotmobile to safety. There was water and mud everywhere, so it was towed away to be cleaned and checked over. Swen drove them back home, and Nelson got a much-needed bath and dry clothes. Matilda couldn't believe what had happened, but no one was hurt, so that's all that really matters. Matilda did say he should have listened to the weather updates, but it's a bit late for that now. I think he will have to wait a while before he takes that route again. And Nelson should have remembered the primary lesson of driving in water. Don't do it. Don't cross water. Never, because you can really get in trouble. They had the races on Sunday as normal. Lightning won the foot race. He's back on top form, and Swen won the drone race, and he was happy with that. Matilda baked treats, and since it's much colder, they had warm soup and cocoa, cheese and fruit scones, and peanut cookies. They all had fun, and of course, Swen soon told everyone the story of Nelson's latest mishap. Perhaps Nelson should consider writing a book of his adventures and mishaps. Meanwhile, back in the US of A, we finally got snow, much to my mom's chagrin. Other parts of Vermont have had snow, but we haven't. It started snowing Saturday night and snowed through Sunday. We canceled the races since all the critters were busy digging Marcher Downs out of the snow. LL, that's Lenny and Lucy, report from the north end of Burlington that Earl stopped in at the State House in Montpelier to listen to the governor's State of the State address and was welcomed with open arms, as the People's House is also the Squirrel's House. He spoke with several legislatures, passing on the concerns of the squirrel community, of course, which echoes some concerns of people: violence, drug use, housing, homelessness, and he volunteered to go back with more suggestions to fix some of these issues. All in all, he had a very good day communicating with the legislature and the governor, and he did ask for a reprieve of regulations so more bird feeders could be constructed without a lengthy bureaucratic process. I can't believe it's already the second week of January. Crazy how time flies. I hope you have a good week, and be super kind to one another, will ya? Cooper Marcher here. Ciao.